What's going on, my peoples? We are here again. You know what time it is, man. Headed to work right now. Just passing McLean truck. Shout out to all the McLean boys out there holding it down. Today's video, man, I'm going to talk about, some of the things I love about being local, man, One of the things I enjoy of being a local truck driver is just that time, man, that you get after work. You can pretty much do whatever. You know what I mean? You can and I'm gonna tell you some of the things that I do or I used to do. Like I used to be a little league football coach. I used to coach little league soccer. At one point I had a little mobile detailing business on the side. I'm always doing a little bit of hustles on the side. I always got something going on, man. Always. You know what I mean? Spend a lot of time with the kids. Tending to the park right now, even though the park is closed right now. Able to go to all the school functions and stuff like that. Support the kids in all the sporting events. Going out with the wife. You know what I mean? Just it's so much things you can do, man. Like, one of the things that I hear guys talk about is what they're gonna do with their free time when they're local. They're not gonna know what to do. And to me, that sounds so crazy, man. You can go to the gym, work on your body, because I'm telling you right now, once you go over the road, you can work as hard as possible as you want to on your body. It's still not gonna be enough. Once you get out, man, once you come back local, you gotta hit that gym and get right. Don't get me wrong, there's certain things about being over the road that I enjoyed. I enjoyed, just seeing the country, meeting new people, talking to those older truck drivers, the old school drivers, in their 60s, 70-year-old. They always got a lot of nice stories, a lot of knowledge and stuff like that. But some of the things that I didn't enjoy is I don't like the restrooms. The restroom was always dirty. Sometimes you got to use the restroom, man, and take that number 2, and then you open that stall and you take a look in it, man, and it's just crappy, man, and you just don't feel comfortable, man. So that's the number one thing that I didn't like, man. The bathrooms, man, them shits was always like dirty. I know some of the truck stops, they try their best to keep these restrooms looking good. I'm not even blaming them. I'm blaming some of these nasty ass drivers, man. Shout out to all the drivers out there that clean up behind themselves, but you got some drivers out there, man, that they're just nasty. I don't want to see where they come from. I don't want to see their house. I don't want to know how they keep inside their cars. Yo, I'm telling you, man. And another thing I didn't enjoy is just the fact that, if you bring food with you over the road, and let's just say your food run out, man, the food selection at these truck stops, I know they try their best, but it's terrible. You know what I mean? There's only so much Popeye chicken you can stuff down your throat. After a while, it's gonna start getting bad for you. You can have your little Popeyes once or twice a week. It ain't nothing wrong with you, but you know what I mean? Like, the way I eat, like, you gotta mix it up. You can't eat like shit every day. You gotta mix it up. You can eat like crap 1 or 2 days, then come back and hit it some healthy eating and stuff like that. How much Subway you gonna stuff down your throat? Like, after a while, man, it gets old. I'm telling you, and that's one of the things I enjoy about being local, man. Come home, cook my own food. Like, sometimes I cook so much that I go about 3 days without cooking because there's so much leftovers in the fridge that I'm still eating from, man. But to me, man, that's why I never discourage drivers when they want to go over the road, because I know it's a start and I know you can make it work. You know what I mean? If you just do all the necessary things to protect yourself, take care of yourself. Like, always try to pack your own food. Pack your own food. Make sure you bring all your essentials with you, because you never know. One day you're going to be somewhere, man, and you're going to get caught up into a place where, you go in that restroom and it's not going to be a nice situation. I'm telling you, man. Like, been there, done that, man. And this is one thing I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to give you guys this knowledge right now, right? I'm going to give you guys a hint, right? Whenever you over the road, right, and you have to do a 34, try to do it in a decent city where you can get out the truck, step out the truck, jump into an Uber, or even walking distance. You know what I mean? Jump into a taxi if they still got those things, and go to like a mall, and if you just buy something, it might look crazy for you to be watching a movie by yourself, but who cares? Treat yourself to a nice meal. Just get out the truck stop. Just get out, man. It'll make your nerves better. It'll make you less stressed. Cause to yourself, like me, I used to make plans. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop in so and so. I'm gonna stop in this part of Houston, because I'm looking forward to that nice Mexican restaurant that I always go to. And I got a couple homeboys that I can just hit them up. They'll pick me up. I go by his shop for a while. I chill. You know what I mean? It just make you feel like you're living a regular life. You know what I mean? Like, that being in a truck stop, I'm not telling nobody to abandon their truck. That's not what I'm telling you. But if you're in the right truck stop, you could do that. Being in that truck, spending your 10 hours in that truck, or spending your 34 at a truck stop, that thing can stress you out, because what that does is you got 34 hours and you start thinking too much, man. You know what I mean? And then it starts getting depressing and stuff. You know what I mean? Over the road can work if you make it work. You know what I mean? But after a while, a lot of guys, they're gonna want to come local. And one of the number one problem in local trucking, man, is how some of these jobs pay. Even though there's some really great jobs locally, but I'm gonna tell you right now, drivers that have the good job locally, they're not leaving these jobs. So what that does, that leaves doors open to those sorry jobs that's paying $14 an hour, or $15 an hour, or $13, $12 an hour. You know what I mean? Like, and they be advertising that stuff like it's cute, man. Like, we're professional class A CDL drivers, man. Like, come at us with some respect. You know what I mean? They really put a bad taste in local trucking's mouth, or whatever you call it, because like the majority of people that's on the road, when they see those type of things, they're gonna think that that's what it really is. And I'm telling you, it's not. Now, if I was an over the road trucker, this is what I do. If I'm trying to look for a good local job, what I do is, the city that you live in, like every time you come home and you come make a delivery, because majority of the time when you come on your home time, you're going to take a load to your city. Any place that you deliver to, whatever local truckers you see there, talk to them. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the good jobs, we don't have recruiters. We don't have people trying to reach out to drivers. Hey, do you want to come work over here? We'll pay you good. That doesn't work like that, man. You got to talk to people. You got to do your research. Keep talking to people. Shout out to Island Trucker. He said you got to build up a network. You know what I mean? Build up a network of people that, like, when you're ready to get off the road, all you got to do is pick up the phone and be like, yo, Bobby, I'm ready. You know what I mean? I don't know who Bobby is, but I'm just making up a name. Hey, Bobby, I'm ready. Tell your manager I just put in an application. Believe it or not, that's how it works. You know what I mean? Because, like, if you're a manager of a job, right, and you're looking for a driver, let's just say this is a good company. Technically, technically your company, the company wants you to post a position so everybody can see out there in the market on the website, right? But as a manager, I'm gonna trust one of my ace driver if they come to me and be like, yo, I got a driver that put in an application, all right? That driver name is gonna be on the top of my list. So he's gonna be on the top of my list. I might call 2 or 3 more to interview, maybe 4 or 5 more to interview. But guess what? In my head, I already got in mind that, yo, I'm hiring this driver because, my top driver said, vouch for him and blah, 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 blah. You know how that works? You know what I mean? In this trucking industry, man, connection rules, man. That's why I be telling guys, man, like when you're about to leave a job, you gotta put in that 2-week notice. Because people in this industry, man, they know people in this industry. They just move around. You know what I mean? The GM for this company, he might leave and go take a better opportunity for that company. And guess what? These people remember you, man. They gonna remember that you walked out the job and left the truck full and didn't even attempt to finish your day at work, and they gonna remember that. You know what I mean? So you got to do that in the right way, man. But back to my subject, man. I'm all over the place, man. I don't even know what the title of this damn video. I'm all over the place today. Hey, somebody help me title this video the right way. I'm just gonna put local trucking talk. You know what I mean? Because anybody that made it to this far of the video, help me come up with a title, because I'm all over the place, man. But I'm just saying, man, that in local trucking, man, like, it's so much things you can do, man. You know what I mean? If you want to get a part-time job, you can get a part-time job, but this is the trick, though, right? It's hard. It's not easy to get a part-time job with your hours. And the reason being because, remember, by DOT law, rules and regulation, you gotta report those hours, right? So if I was you know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but it's ways around that. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling you to like do the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you to do the wrong thing either. you gotta read in between the lines what I just said. All right? You know, you just gotta do you and take care of yourself. You know what I mean? But it's so much things you can do when you're local, man. You know, so local drivers just don't go home and go to sleep. I mean, not all of us do that, man. I know a lot of drivers, they hit the gym when they're off. You know what I mean? It's so much different things you can do, man, especially on the weekends, man. You know, guys be going out, getting out, and having a good time. Living a life. You know what I mean? Enjoying life. You know what I mean? You gotta get out, people, man. You gotta get out of the truck, man. You know, you gotta get out of the truck and enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Like me and shout out to Bink Trucking and Fitness. Me and Bink Trucking and Fitness, we were talking about this yesterday, man. And you know what I mean? I was telling him I was thinking about moving to a certain spot, right? And then we was talking about like jobs and stuff, and I think we started talking about money. And I started saying to myself, like, yo, when some of these people gonna realize that your happiness is way more important than money, yo. You know what I mean? Like, that's all people do is talk about money. How about that balance in life, man? Happiness. You know what I mean? You think wealth brings happiness? I don't think so, man. I don't think wealth brings happiness, man. You know what I mean? I think happiness comes from within. Yeah, you need to be able to work and provide for your family, but if you're thinking in your mind that you're just over the road because you're chasing money, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be wasting time, because if that's all you're doing, you're gonna be chasing it for a long time. Because some of these local drivers, they're making just as much as you are, and they're getting off work at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and they're enjoying the rest of their day. They're enjoying the rest of their day while you're in the sleeper, sleeping away. You know what I mean? So don't. Shout out to Country Ghetto. Country Ghetto say, yo, don't chase money, chase a dream. You know what I mean? Don't chase money, chase a dream. You know what I mean? And the dream is to just be happy, man. Once you find happiness in your life, then you're gonna understand, man, that you're gonna understand. I can't even explain it to you, man. If I try to explain it to you, I'll be here all day. But for all the money chasers, man, y'all go ahead and keep chasing the money. You know what I mean? Once you find the happiness, once you believe, man, the money is just gonna come to you. You know what I mean? God gonna bless you with that money. You know what I mean? But one of the key things that you gotta do with that money, you gotta give back somehow. You gotta give back some way. You gotta give back. I can't explain to you how to give back, but once you start giving back, you're gonna start getting more and more and more. And that's why I think that's what keep me blessed, keep my blessings up, because I take time out my day. You know what I mean? I take time out the day to talk to a driver, talk to a new driver. You know what I mean? And lead them in the right direction as best as I could. And I do all of that for free. When you got some cats, they call themselves mentors. I'm gonna do a totally different video on that. They call themselves mentors. We doing this for free. I don't want your money. You know what I mean? I don't need your money, man. Because it's one thing that people gotta understand. When you start giving, you're gonna start receiving more and more and more, and you're gonna have wealth for eternity. That's wealth right there. You know what I mean? That's wealth. You know what I mean? But appreciate y'all for listening to this video. I need somebody to help me title this video. For now, I'm just gonna put local trucking talk. So anybody that can come up with a title for me, let me know, and I'll change it to that title. First person that gives me a title, that's the title it's gonna be. Y'all be easy.